How you doing, sir?
Good, buddy. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing very good.
You're looking sharp, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So you're coming out very clean, man. It's a nice car over here.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
My name is actually Eric,
Yeah.
and I interview people in business and entrepreneurship. And I want to know, man, what's some advice you can give to people who want to get to your level of success?
Learn the stock market early. Like, you got to learn it early, man. YouTube is like really good. You guys got to start putting your money into the real good stocks. I'll give you a few ticker symbols. Individual stocks are risky. Microsoft's even down a train load right now. The index ETFs are the way to go. So, S&P 500 index fund, the best ticker is VOO. Then the NASDAQ 100 index fund, the ticker is QQQ. Then Vanguard, who's the biggest in ETFs, has a value fund called VTV. And the fourth one, Vanguard's got all stock market index called VTI. If you young guys could discipline yourself to put a little bit of money into those four ticker symbols throughout time, you guys are going to be there in the end. But you got to discipline yourself to live beneath your means. If you spend every dime you earn, you got no money to invest. You got to discipline yourself. If you're making 50, you got to live on 35. If you're making 100, you got to live on 65. Throughout your life, if you do that, you'll be driving whatever you want, maybe Gulfstream.
It's all about time and compound interest.
Oh, it is. Go to Yahoo Finance and look at the 1 year, 5 year, and there it says all since the inception of the fund. If you look at the graphs, they're like this. But it takes time to get there, right?
Right.
It doesn't happen quickly. But you're young. You got a lot of time, man.
And I want to know, man, how old were you when you made your first million?
Oh, man. Probably 30.
30.
Yeah.
Man, you really gave me the financial game.
Well, the other one's real
Yeah.
estate, right? If young guys can start investing in rental real estate, it's a really good way to go if you can figure out enough money to buy rental property. Watch the Grant Cardone videos. That guy's very good. Giving tutorial videos. Watch some of those videos. See if you can get to a point where you can buy some, commercial properties. So those two things, stocks and real estate, I mean, that's the way to go. Gotta get to dinner.
Okay.
Nice chat, bro.
What's one thing they don't teach in school about wealth?
I mean, they don't teach you anything about how these financial investments work. When you're taking accounting and finance classes, they're teaching you about accounting, they're teaching you about finance, but they're not teaching you how to make money, right? They're not.
Right.
You have to know accounting and finance, particularly finance, to know kind of how to do it. And you can take tons of online finance classes that would really help in this regard. That's the missing gap for me. When I got out of business school, it was accounting classes and finance classes. Again, how do you monetize that? How do you make a buck as a young guy throughout your life so that you can retire one day?
They only teach you one part of everything, but you have to go out there and learn everything yourself.
Yeah, you can't be doing a ton of stuff without self-educating. YouTube's an amazing tool, so is Google. You can Google these topics and get tons and tons of info, but you got to ask the questions.
I see.
I gotta
Okay,
get my meal.
last question here for
Yeah.
you. I want to make this one good.
Yeah.
What's the biggest challenge you had in your whole entire life?
You ever watch World Poker Tour? There's a series on TV about the best gamblers in the world. They're playing Texas Hold'em, right? So you watch the guys around these tables, and the question is, when do you push the chips out onto the table? What opportunity are you going to dig into your life savings and make that investment? Because you got to be on the lookout for it. What's an opportunity that I can take advantage of with the resources that I have? And when you watch World Poker Tour, I'm making an analogy, of course, is you watch those guys strategically. What are they doing? They're looking at their cards, they're looking at the dealer cards, they're looking at the expressions and the gestures of the other players. They're gauging when and how am I going to bet. And that's the hard part for me. When I was young, it's like, what am I going to bet on? Because you have to make a bet, and you got to make a good one, because if you lose all your money, you're back to where you are. So you got to make a bet in your life. You got to take a risk. If you don't take a risk, you're never going to get there. Okay, I got to go this time.
No risk, no reward.
Yeah, that's a fact.
What was your name one more time?
Craig.
Craig, very nice meeting you, sir.
Nice
You have
chatting.
amazing advice, seriously.